All right, we are live. Let's go. Let's do it. Talk to me, my brother.
What's going on?
All right. So we have Brother Basim here, man. We're going again on men, African men against violence. We want to build our communities. We want to have a more comprehensive conversation about what that means and what that looks like. All right. So we come together Sunday mornings to just put some stuff out there for everybody on TikTok and on YouTube. Remember, I'm only going to be streaming live now on these two platforms as they build, so I can continue to coach and Brother Basim can continue to heal. All right. Brother Basim, how you doing today?
Doing well in yourself.
All right. I'm well, man. Thank you for asking. So jumping right into it, I saw some interesting online, a young kid, putting the pet into the little pet cage. But I noticed that it was pretty aggressive, and I just want you guys to look at it and let me know what you think. So I'm gonna go to the screen share over here. If you're not following me on Kaibu Muadi 4019 over on YouTube, you're gonna miss this in shot. Follow me over there. I'm building my YouTube platform up. It wasn't my goal to be a YouTuber, everybody. It's just that I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing to build the platform for you guys. All right, let's go. So let me hit this real quick. Get this right. Let's go. So yeah, I was looking at this and just want you guys' opinion on the whole deal. I want to make sure I get it done right. NFL kickoff weekend. Does New Jersey cheer for a New York team at all?
Absolutely. You got some cheering for the Giants, some cheering for the Jets.
Okay. And where are you leaning towards? Aaron Rodgers out there now.
And then you have a lot of Jersey fans, they're Cowboy fans as well.
What? Shout out to Cowboy Nation out there in New Jersey getting it done.
Also, you got a lot of Steelers fans in New Jersey as well.
Shout out to the Steelers Nation out there, baby. It goes down. All right. I'm gonna screenshot this once it plays itself again. All right. Let me just get this stuff out the way. This right here is, I think, indicative of what's going on, sir, when it comes to our youth today. All right. It starts with the parenting. So when you see something like this, it should be very, very alarming, especially from an African family, African men. All right. Yeah. So you look at the young man, he's just putting the dog up, right? Yeah. I can't make this up, everybody. Yeah. So that's what I had. What are your thoughts and comments on that, Brother Basim? Did you get a chance to check that out, my brother? All right. Then Brother Basim, yeah. How's everybody doing on TikTok? Taibu Muad'Dib here, certified achievement coach, man. I want to help you build wealth and health. All right. If you need coaching online, virtual training, meal planning, anything to get you that wellness feeling, man, I can do it for you. Go to county.com/coach Taibu. I'll pin that for you in a minute. I got Brother Basim over here, man. Come over and follow us at Taibu Muad'Dib over here on YouTube. Just put the name, just how you see my name right there. Put my name, then 4019 at the end at Taibu Muad'Dib 4019. Just type the name in there, man. I'll pop up. Join us over here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. All right. I need all my 1,200 followers over here on YouTube so I can really build this platform up and do something spectacular with brother here for you. Happy Sunday morning. Did you see that in that the in shot? Can you hear us? All right, brother Basim getting this stuff together over there, man. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. All I do is motivate. Our people especially need motivation to be creative, right? To think forward, to plan, to have strategy. Strategies in life is how we win. I want to be honest with you about that. I didn't know that for a long time. Now that I know it, I want to help all of you out. All right. Strategies. Think about that. What is your strategy to build wealth? Let's just use the word strategy. When you hear the word strategy, what do you think of? Right? How can you become more proficient? If you don't have a budget for your household, you're never going to build wealth. If you are an impulsive spender, you're never going to build wealth. All right. If you don't have the right level of emotional intelligence, you're never going to build wealth. If you don't know how to deal with social settings, you're never going to build wealth. No one's a millionaire without having a great team. And there are 1,700 new millionaires reported every day. These are people who are cashing in on stuff like this, having built their platform. If you want to build your platform and monetize your name, image, and likeness, roycounty.com. That's Coach Taibu right now. Brother Basim, how are you?
Okay. Just having a little difficulty. We up and running now.
It's okay. Did you get a chance while you were fixing your screen to see the screen share? Should I show it again?
No, I seen a little kid putting a dog in the cage very aggressively, like
right.
Absolutely.
Right. So, what are your thoughts and feelings on that?
Well, it's what it is what we call in the coaching world limited beliefs. It's a learned behavior, that he picked up from somewhere that animals belong in cages aggressively. Somewhere along that line, he's seen something that prompted him to want to put that dog in that cage very aggressively. Like
what's alarming is you have probably a 3 or 4 year old, saying, he cursing at the dog. He has, locks in his hair. He's sagging his pants. It's like we have a 3 or 4 year old version of what every cop or every regular person in a community sees. Like, it's almost alarming that we are raising our young men and then putting stuff like this online, knowing that people who don't understand are going to take it the wrong way. How do you feel about that? Just other cultures seeing something like that online and taking it the wrong way.
Well, like I said, you have to understand, we have so much media now, internet, the news. Our children are becoming victims to what they're seeing, and they're adapting what they see. So it's not even a culture thing anymore. It's just all around of seeing us being brutally dealt with.
And that in and of itself is pretty damaging. But let's talk more about what it means to have our people doing the things that are supposed to be happening. Okay, like properly parenting the kids. Is that proper parenting for the children or what? What do you think?
Well, it depends on who the parent is. We have to start understanding parents aren't parents anymore. There are a lot of children actually running their households now.
The kids running the household?
Absolutely.
Look, the kids running the household. Okay, talk to us about that.
Well, we have to understand nowadays, a lot of our young men and some young ladies are out in the streets, so they're making that money. So when they come home and mama can't pay no rent, ain't no food in the house, but that young man and young woman have the means of putting food in the house and paying the rent, they take over the house.
Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Uh, if talking about violence in the community. So last week we discussed what happened with the girl in Ohio. We went through the piece in New Jersey. We just have, is it too little, too late, or just not enough, or not enough people getting involved? I mean, because when I look and see a young kid like this, and the person is filming it as if it's cool, and then putting it online, like everybody check out what my child is doing. It doesn't reek of us reaching enough people, or as a people come to a point where we're trying to raise our young people to be respectable, to be educated, to show class, and to be ready to socialize in a greater international environment. Talk to me.
But you have to understand, you have to look at the people. A lot of situations that we blame other people for outside of ourselves have nothing to do with them. It's about us. When you look at the demographic of the neighborhoods, it's the people. If your neighborhood is run down, it's the people. It's not, you can't blame people outside of your neighborhood for what's going on in your neighborhood. If you're not taking care of what you need to take care of in your neighborhood, which is your responsibility, then it's you. You got to look in the mirror and start taking some accountability.
Holding ourselves accountable when we don't know that we're the issue. For a long time, Brother Basim, I was lost. I didn't know that it was me. So how do we talk? How do we reach the people who don't know it's them, who's always pointing the finger?
Okay, I'm gonna use this as an example. Let's talk home ownership.
All right.
Okay, in an urban area, when it comes to home ownership, you might have on a block, you might have, say you have 40 homes on that block. Home ownership may be about 15 to 20, and the rest are investors renting out properties. So therefore, you might take care of your property, but those property that are being invested in, them people are just renting. So they're not going to take care of that property the same as you're going to take care of yours because they don't own it.
Oh, okay.
And when you go to the suburbs, majority of the people in the suburb own their home. That's why the communities look totally different. They're invested in their property because they own it.
It's getting to a place, I believe, where a lot of individuals aren't recognizing the opportunities that are afforded to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share it one more time with our community over here on TikTok so they can see how we're doing it. Just going picture in picture, man, going in the screen, just so you guys can get an understanding for what's going on with us right over here, TikTok Nation. Yeah. Yeah. So just that in and of itself, right? Just getting a look at this young person. I think when I see this young cat, I think about Philando Castile.
Mm-hmm.
The young man was a teacher of children. So he worked with all day long. And we know that any public school system isn't oversaturated at all with good male, African male role models. So we lost a good one in that situation. But when you look at the aggression being filmed by some, hopefully adult, overseeing the child, when you see that, you look at the hair, right? The facade, the you know what I'm saying, what people are seeing. If a person sees an African man showing aggression at 3-4 years old, and we're promoting this, it makes me cringe at the people who are just assuming that like this is how we all are. As a pretty sizable African man myself, I deal all the time with people saying, "Oh, it's not what he's saying; it's how he says it." How am I saying it? It's my job to come tell you when you're not doing your job as a senior manager. It's my job to tell you when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing in the facility. It's my job. So how am I saying it? It's tough for me because I know I'm just getting the black man is angry thing. It's tough. And then my supervisors, they be like, oh, it must, they're, oh, this is a recurring theme. This happens over and over. Yes, because I'm never going to stop being a sizable African man. Telling folks, no, they can't do stuff, asserting authority. It's never going to stop because I can't stop being black. You know what I'm saying, brother? Go ahead.
You said something just now. You said you can't stop being black. And I want to talk about that just for for a second. And I want to speak upon that. When we went to school,
Right.
the first three things we learned, what were the first three things we learned?
If somebody hit you, hit them back.
No, I'm saying when we went to school, the curriculum, what were the first three things that you were taught?
Oh, reading.
No. It was your ABCs, your numbers, and your colors.
Oh, okay.
Am I correct?
Yeah, I was gonna say reading, math. I wasn't gonna say the last one, but I was gonna say reading and math.
And we live in a world that plays a lot of tricks. And when we look at color, the way we are viewed is not the colors that we've been taught. So when we look at the world, and they like to utilize and stereotype the world in black and white. But when we go back as that adolescent learning colors, it don't add up.
Okay.
Because when we look at them, I'm still trying to see where the white at. And we look at us, where's the black at? We've been indoctrinated to accept a color, and we know better. Like most of us is brown, but everything that's been scripted for this has been placed on being black and white.
Okay.
And when are we gonna wake up and be like, hold up? That's not it. Even those that are all white, they didn't treat them as equals, those that had, but they kept them as allies due to the fact if I keep them in a position, they will always think they're better than them. But at the end of the day, the real game is about wealth,
Right.
you know, and we have allowed everything to be breaking down into color and ethnic background. Oh, if as a police officer I pull what they call a white guy over, let's say a white guy. I don't know whether he's Jewish, Polish, German, British. I have no idea. I just know what color he appears to be. When I pull a what they say is a black man over, I see somebody of a dark complexion. I don't know whether he's Jamaican, Haitian, Trinidadian. I don't know none of that. We tend to separate ourselves. And in process of separating ourselves, that's where we be like, oh, well, my culture is better than yours. I'm better than, and we don't understand we the same people.
I think that you're making a huge point that we all should consider. We all should consider that we have more in common than we are different.
Absolutely.
We want to feed our family, make sure that they're housed, make sure that they have clothing, right? We want to make sure that they feel safe. All right. So we all want to do that for our own. Please, please, please allow other people to do that. We all want to make it home safe, not just, Blue Lives Matter. We all want to make it home safe. Right. So that's where I'm at. I believe that you're totally correct. Let me go ahead and share with the people. So we have different things going on here. If you want to reach out to Brother Basim, all right, we're gonna go here. I want you guys to see what his page looks like. Uh, Developing New Life Direction. All right, you're gonna get this screen share so y'all can see Brother Basim right here, man. Talk to us. Give us your 30 seconds on Developing Life's New Direction, LLC.
Developing Life's New Direction LLC is to help individuals to rediscover themselves. Most of us tend to be lost, or stuck in life. So I'm that guy that will help you to help yourself to rediscover your passion, rediscover your love, rediscover your energy so that you can move forward and live the life that you would love to live and live a happy and prosperous life. Understand life does come with obstacles, but if you have faith and you have strength and you're resilient, you can overcome obstacles in life and move forward.
What's the mission statement for Developing Life's New Direction?
Well, currently Developing Life's New Direction, we having a campaign right now dealing with fear, how to overcome fear, because we all have all types of phobias and fear, but fear is meant to be overcome. And a lot of time we get stuck in our fear mode and we can't move. So I'm here to help you. Created a 12-week program to help you to overcome fear to become your greatest self.
And I will make sure that I'm faithful with putting this on all my pages. I'm gonna do a reel or a screenshot, TikTok. You guys will have the link in the description. Go check them out over here at Developing Life's New Direction. All right. That's what Brother Basim is all about, man. We appreciate you, brother. So what I want to do now is I want to show you guys a little bit about what you can get when you tap into my coaching network. All right. So I start you guys off with the download.
Before you get started, I told you I got a meeting. I got to get ready to cut out. It's always a pleasure. And next week, let's jump on this and get this started. And hey, man, talk to the people.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you from jumping on. Yeah, we'll try to be on time. It's 9 a.m. on Sunday morning Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much, Brother Basim.
I'm gonna reach out to you this week, brother.
All right, we'll get it going. All right. So we got Brother Basim there. I was trying to get the right thing over here going for you guys. So what I'll do is I'll just finish off, man. You guys need some Sunday motivation. Oh, I almost forgot. So we're gonna go past the NFL picks real quick. All right. NFL picks, and this is what you guys are missing out at when you don't have me down, me subscribe, so you can't check this out. But we're gonna go to NFL picks. We're gonna see what's going on with that. All right, we're gonna screen share that. Type Woody right here. Your favorite game, we're gonna look at what the experts say about the week 1 schedule. We know the Chiefs already upset. I mean, the Chiefs were upset by the Lions. Let's get past some of this rigmarole. Let's go to the picks. All right. The season's underway, everybody. Tap in. All right. Let's go. These are the picks. They show up. Let's see what's going to generate right here. So, a lot of people are picking the Falcons over the team that they're playing. Who are they playing? Not bad. Week 1, Panthers at Falcons. A lot of people are picking the Falcons right now. So the experts are picking the Falcons in that game. Sorry to all you Carolina Panthers fans. Bengals at the Browns. All right. Let's go. It looks like we got a split decision. We got a couple of people picking the Browns, some folks picking the Bengals. That should be a great game to watch. All right. Jaguars at the Colts. We got some folks picking, so we got a split decision there. Most of the folks are going with the Jags. Shout out to the Jaguar fans out there. Buccaneers at Vikings. Let's go. As you can see, split decision. Some folks is favoring the Bucs. Obviously, some folks are favoring the Vikings. We don't know what Kirk Cousins has for us. We don't know yet. We're going to see. Titans at Saints. That should be a good one. All right. I don't know anybody playing for the Saints right now, but as you can see here, it's a split decision, half and half. Half the people going for the Saints, half the people predicting the Titans are going to win. So that should be a toss-up. 49ers in Pittsburgh. Let's see what we have right here. Okay, it looks like people are favoring the Steelers over the 49ers. It looks like we got more picks for the Steelers than the 49ers. I'm a Steelers fan. You already know what it is. Shout out to all everybody out there that loves Steel Nation. I ain't going to stay stuck on that for too long. Don't get me wrong. But I will give y'all just a little bit of taste of what they're going to see. Yeah. Let's go. Steeler Nation. Shout out your team. Get in the comment section on TikTok. Shout out your team. Let's go Steelers. All right. Let's go. Pittsburgh Nation. Steeler Nation. Let's go, baby. You already know what it is. Let's go Steelers. Get that first big win, baby. Shout your team out, man. If you want to rate my clothing, rate my suits, and win a free month of access to the First Step online coaching program and academy. If you want to win, shout out the best outfits you see me wearing, suit, jacket, tie combination, blue on blue. I have gold on black. I have my gray. So when you see me in a suit combination, inbox me, screenshot it, picture it, whatever you do, put it out there on your page. Promote my 6-month coaching courses by choosing and picking your favorite outfit, and you can win a free month of access to the online coaching academy. All right, let's get back to the picks. Okay, let's close that out. We don't know what that is. All right. So you see what's going on here. They're picking. We got some mostly Steelers fans out there picking the Pittsburgh to win at home. Cardinals and Commanders. All right. We see what's going on out there in the desert. But they're playing in Washington. Almost everybody's picking Washington to beat the Cardinals, which is pretty crazy because you got Russell Wilson doing this thing out there. Texans at Ravens. The Texans from here in Houston. I'm here in lovely Benbrook, Texas. The Texans is going up there to Baltimore, and it looks like most of the four sportscasters are picking the Ravens to take the Texans out. Whoa, it looks a little even. Hold on, now I see it. Ravens, Texans, Ravens. Yeah, so most everybody's going to Baltimore right now. All right. Shout out to all the Texans fans down there. Packers at Bears. The new look Packers. You know, the league is changing. I'm a 75, baby. Back in my day, every quarterback had blonde hair and blue eyes. Now, the quarterback position has changed. We have the young man up there, Jordan, up there dealing with my man, Justin Fields. All right. I had Justin Fields last year for my fantasy football team. So those two young men are going to square off down there in the Windy City, man. It looks like most of the folks are favoring the Packers over the Bears. It's crazy to me, but that's what it is. Raiders at Broncos. What are they saying? Let's look and see. Okay. The split decision. Raiders, Broncos. Raiders, Broncos. Raiders. So most of the newscasters are picking the Raiders to come out on top. But I know that young man out there, quarterback for the Broncos, has something to say about that. Eagles at Patriots. Eagles. I'm starting Jalen Hurts on my fantasy football team. If you had Jalen Hurts, it's special. All right. That young man's on his way up. So everybody right now, it looks like some Bill Belichick diehards are picking the Patriots. Most everybody else is going for the Eagles. I'm running through the games as fast as I can, but I want you guys to know, don't count out Bill Belichick and his cheating ways. It's my podcast. I can say what I want to say. Dolphins at Chargers. All right. Oops, I went too far. Dolphins at Chargers. What we got, baby? Okay. It looks like by and large, no one's giving Tua and Tyreek that combination a Chinaman's chance. They got the Chargers right there, all the way across the board. One person picks the Dolphins. I tend to ride with him. I think the Dolphins are going to continue to be successful with that combination. They're too exciting young men to watch. Rams at Seahawks. Let's go. What do we have right here? Rams and Seahawks. So most of the folks are picking the Seahawks. Not surprising with the way they finished off the season last year. And the Rams really have to prove themselves. Are they contenders? All right. Cowboys at Giants. A lot of people around here, where I'm at in the DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, want to know what they're saying about the Cowboys and the Giants. The late game. All right. We got Cowboys-Giants. So it's a hey, no one knows what's going to happen. Somebody predicted the Giants to take the NFC East. I don't know. I think I can't say the word pressure. Just Dak Prescott has everything going for him. If he's going to be successful, this is definitely his season to show the league that he's a Super Bowl winning caliber quarterback. All right. So start off good, Dak. Go Dallas, go Cowboys. Let's go. How about the Cowboys? Let's go. Bills at Jets. All right. The Bills and the Jets. We look at what's going on out here. Now we know that we have Aaron Rodgers at the helm. If y'all don't remember that Brett Favre did the same thing, he did. So it's very interesting to see another Packer great quarterback head out east and try to get it done in one of the most, basically the financial capital of this part of the world. All right. In big, bad New York. Let's go. I think this game, if I was to predict this game, just off the strength that the Jets they haven't really played anything in the season with their new look. I think that just mental mistakes alone will probably take them out. So I'll give the Bills the edge. They've been running strong for the last couple of years. I would pick the Bills too. Don't quote me on that. Sorry, Jets fans. Jets, Jets. Let's go. It looks like that might be the end of it. All right. So we picked the games today, man. We did that. Title more deep right here. Didn't let you guys down. I gotta skedaddle out here to church. Shout out to the Ramp and the Potter's House. I'm kind of going back and forth between the TD Jakes and the good brother Evan Risher. both have a great preaching style. They both get me going. And the Holy Ghost is always in the house. All right. Type Muad'Dib right here. I can't make this up. Your 6-month course is at county.com/Coach Taibu. This podcast is always being brought to you courtesy of the First Step Coaching Program and Academy. What is that? At the First Step Coaching Academy, what you simply have is What you simply have is excellence. If I represent anything, that's what it is. Excellence. I want you guys to know I'm here for you. I'll be reaching out to many of you on TikTok, man, as it stands, just so you can get a better feel for what I do. So when I inbox you guys, TikTok, YouTube, when I start inboxing you, it's to help you. A lot of people have been gimmicking you to death and selling you stuff and trying to get you on this and on that. It is a process, people. It's a process to go from what I was to this, all right? It's a process to go from where you're at now to where you want to be. So I'm not going to talk about rushing you in anything, but these 6-month courses are going to change your bad habits, get you out of self-destructive behaviors, add new skill sets, and build your emotional intelligence. You're going to be positioned to do whatever it is that you want to do to build wealth. Build your platform and page up and monetize it. Get things going in the community that are cash now options. Like I said before on one podcast, you can do surveys for companies. You can get on a relay system and do deliveries for some of these huge companies that just are overwhelmed with requests for deliveries. There's so many things that you can get into. I'm not going to give you too much. Join by going to county.com/Coach Taibu. Let's have a conversation and see if you're a good fit. It might not be a good fit for you or the right time for you, but if you're in want, then you're ready. A person in want is always ready to act, to be more. Taibu Muad'Dib, all I do is motivate. Thank you very much. That is the show, TikTok. I don't get nothing. Nothing. Tells me I'm doing great. For my faithful at YouTube, I'll give you a few more minutes. So, in all seriousness, there's 2 things that we need to do a 180 and go in a different direction. Awareness. We need to understand that we're the issue, not external factors, but we're the issue. It starts from within. The second thing is coaching, guidance, support. What person can navigate the ocean without having a guide? Whether it be a compass or a digital readout, you need a guide. The coaching that you receive from myself is the guidance that you need. No, there's no system that during the application of the process, you won't have points where you have to raise your hand and say, teacher, how do I handle this? So let me help you. All right, go to county.com/Coach Taibu. You know what it is, and that's the show. Let's go. Let's go.